No, the prop
is messed up.
I think you got more than just a prop issue.
Now that's not all that uncommon in boating, to see a situation and figure out it's a little worse than we thought, just like some of the things we'll see in this episode of Googans of the Week. Speaking of things being worse than you would think, kind of like this situation, when you think it's just going to be a nice easy tow out of the marina, then you quickly learn it's a whole lot harder to tow than you thought.
Nailed it.
In tight situations, it's definitely a whole lot easier to hip tow than it is to try and tow with a line like that, because the vessel behind you is going to react so much slower than the vessel towing that it can make things difficult, but a hip tow, you have better control.
That was their boat too, they're on it. That's even worse.
Now, of course, you would think moving's a whole lot easier when you can move the whole house like this crew's doing, but apparently it really isn't. Speaking of being easier, some things sound easier on paper, but then when you try and execute them, they're not quite as easy as you thought.
I think it'll fit.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the traditional method of towing a boat and trying to launch it down at the boat ramp has its own set of difficulties as well. Now, we all know launching can be difficult, but getting that boat back out of the water can be a challenge from time to time also. Of course, there are several methods you can use if you find yourself stuck on the boat ramp, kind of like this crew. One of the most popular methods is trying to get a little extra weight over the rear tires of the tow vehicle to help it get better grip. This crew is choosing to go with the cleanup method because there's a bunch of garbage on the ramp, so they're trying to get it out from underneath the tires to see if they can get a little better grip. And finally, success, and this crew is able to get on their way and get out of the ramp. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Googans of the Week. If any of you are interested, we will be at the Palm Beach Boat Show this coming week. We host an annual seminar at the boat show about how to take your vessel to the Bahamas. So if you've ever had an interest in doing anything like that, feel free to stop by and check out the seminar. We'll be there Thursday at the seminar booth at 5 p.m., Friday at noon, and Saturday at 11 a.m. So stop by, check out one of the seminars, or just stop by and say hello. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you ever see anything crazy happening out on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Central Florida Repair, Joe Marco, Kieran Off, Scott Butler, Miami Boat Ramps, and Selling Boston did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.